Sudah? Yay. Great. Hello, everybody. We are going to get started now. Thank you for coming. My name is Matt Dunning. I'm the executive director of Nusantara Arts. We're a nonprofit organization here in Buffalo, New York, and we are super excited to be working on this project tonight and bringing this to you along with the Indonesian Embassy. So I want to welcome our audience from Indonesia and the United States. Selamat datang teman-teman dari Indonesia dan Amerika Serikat. This virtual Indonesia Culture Night celebrates the 71st anniversary of relations between the US and Indonesia. Terima kasih banyak untuk Ibu Poppy. Thank you to Ibu Poppy, the cultural attache from the Indonesian Embassy in Washington, D.C., for supporting American Gamelan culture and communities. We have a very diverse and strong Gamelan community in the United States, and we are very excited to present just a small part of that community tonight. So usually the year is filled up with many interesting performances in our Gamelan community, but because of COVID, of course, most of that activity has stopped. So we can take this unique opportunity actually to showcase the diverse kinds of representation we have of Indonesian culture and arts in America tonight. So this is going to be very fun, and it should make for a very interesting evening. And I hope that everybody here is going to learn something and see something they maybe haven't seen before. And we are going to start presenting here in just a second. So thank you very much, and we're looking forward to having a great evening. And now we will have Rector Ibu En from ISB Bandung will giving a short presentation here.
Selamat malam. Good evening for participant in America, dan selamat pagi untuk para partisipan yang ada di Indonesia. Terima kasih Bu Poppy, saya diberi kesempatan, Mas Met, terima kasih saya diberi kesempatan untuk memberikan sedikit pengantar dalam acara ini. Yang saya hormati Ibu Poppy yang sudah menyelenggarakan kegiatan yang sangat luar biasa, dan tentu Mas Met Daning, kemudian juga para seniwati yang sangat mencintai gamelan atau kesenian Indonesia khususnya. Dan saya sangat berbahagia sekali bahwa hari ini Bu Poppy dan Mas Met sudah menggagas acara Indonesia Culture Night dalam rangka 71 tahun diplomasi budaya Indonesia Amerika. Apakah suara saya clear? Mas Met, suara saya clear?
Thank you, Ibu. Thank you for coming. And now we'd like to bring Ibu Poppy, who would like to open up the evening as a representative from the Indonesian Embassy.
Okay, thank you very much, Matt. Good evening, honorable participant and also performer in the US, and also good morning, honorable participant from Indonesia. And on behalf of the Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia for the US, and also on behalf of the Charge d'Affaires, Mr. Iwan Medihari Susanto, they send their best regard to all honorable performance and also participants for attending this event. So today event is to celebrate the 71 years diplomatic or cultural diplomacy between the US and Indonesia. And then we are hoping that the collaboration between all the cultural performances from Indonesia and the US could strengthen the collaboration and also the relationship. And also we would like to take this opportunity to thank to all the group that are collaborating in this event, particularly to Nusantara Arts for preparing this collaborative work since the last 2 months on and off, and then stretching out how we could strengthen this kind of collaboration. So this event is not the only is not the only medium to express or to show the cultural activities within the community in the US, but also is a medium to increase other collaboration. Like the rector of ITS di Bandung, Professor FLAN, mentioned that this is a kind of opportunity to increase number of collaboration, not only in education, research, and also other engagement with communities. So we would like to thank to all of you here, and that we are looking forward for having more collaboration. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ibu Poppy. And we're going to get started now with the performances. So the first performance tonight is going to be a live performance. We have Nicoly Shyong, who is a student, who is a student with the Gamelan Jawa KBRI in Washington, D.C. She has studied Sinden, which is Javanese singing, for over a year and previously sang in the National Philharmonic Chorale for 3 years. So we have Nicoly here who will be doing a live performance, and I'll hand it off to Nicoly. Thank you, Nicoly.
Hello, everyone. Tonight I will be singing a langgam called Dadia. So I hope you enjoy. Detalani makrami tutu bondo tutu rupo amung ati bawi lupu pisan keno pisan yang kapang luwe ngampang yen anggal ke langkung tan kenoti numbas arto
Thank you, Nicole. Can I ask you how long you've been studying Sinden?
I've been studying a little bit over a year. I started with my teacher in my gamelan class, Pak Mor, who started teaching vocal, and then I did a little bit of private lesson as well. So hopefully I've improved since then.
Yeah, you sound great. There's not too many vocalist students in the United States studying this music, so it's really wonderful to have to have more Sinden in the United States. We'll have to have you come to Buffalo sometime and play with our group. It'd be great. Thank you, Nicole. We're gonna move on to our next performer here. So we asked some of the community groups in the United States to make some videos for us of different types of things. So what can you do during COVID to sort of showcase what your group has been doing? So the first group that we're going to showcase tonight is going to be Pusaka Sunda. So Pusaka Sunda is a wonderful group and a wonderful organization in San Jose, California, founded by Pak Burhan and Sukarma and Rayan Stahl. So they have a wonderful group of talented musicians. They've been playing together for years, and they play Sundanese style music. I would like to introduce Pak Burhan and Rayan, who will give a short introduction, and then we're going to watch their video, which has 2 songs, and we're very excited for that.
Selamat malam, selamat pagi. As Matt said, we're Rayan and Burhan. We're based in San Jose, California. Our group's Pusaka Sunda. So we had hoped to bring a live gamelan performance, but with the current lockdown, we weren't able to do that.
Too bad.
Yeah, so recently we recorded a video of the 2 of us performing in our gamelan studio, and we were performing a solo suling improvisation and the Tembang Sunda song Kaleemah and the Kecapi Suling song Lara Lara. So our video submission included an introduction that showed a lot of photos from our group. So kind of sad that isn't being shown tonight, but I'll put the link of the full video in the chat, and you can check that out on your own. So enjoy the music. Oh, and thanks to everyone who's made this possible.
ngalamun lain-lain nyana pikieun diri kaduhung saumur teu nyana kieu kemana gering ati ngajang jaring mun kembang layu taya kaengaran
I'm muted. There we go. Now I'm unmuted. Thank you much. Thank you so much, Pak Burhan. Rayan, that was wonderful.
You're welcome.
Pusaka Sunda is just such a national treasure in Indonesia and in the United States, really, because Pak Burhan is one of the finest musicians of Sundanese playing, and we're very lucky to have him in the United States performing for us. I wish I lived on the West Coast sometimes so I could see you performing more frequently, or ever. I've never seen you perform yet in person.
Thanks, Matt.
Absolutely. All right. So next up, who do we have up here? Next up, we have Gamelan Sekar Jaya. So Gamelan Sekar Jaya is one of the most famous gamelan organizations in the United States, of course. They're a nonprofit organization. They're based out of Berkeley, California, and they're dedicated to performance and education concerning Balinese art, including gamelan and dance. So they've been around since the early 80s, I believe, and they're very successful. And it's because of their close collaboration with Indonesian artists and their dedication to the craft. So we have the operating manager for Gamelan Sekar Jaya here who will introduce their video. Jillian Iren.
Hi, Matt. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm so honored to be here representing Gamelan Sekar Jaya today. And thank you also to the embassy and to Prof. En and to Nusantara Arts for inviting Gamelan Sekar Jaya to join the performance tonight. It's such an honor to be here. My name is Jillian Irwin. I'm the general manager at Gamelan Sekar Jaya. And if you're interested, you can learn more about us at gsj.org. I'll put it in the chat so that you can find us later. The video that we have for you today is featuring GSJ's dancers performing Tari Rejang Dewa, was recorded as an offering to celebrate Hari Raya Kuningan, which is one of Bali's most important holy days. It was observed this year on September 26th. The music was arranged by Idewa Putu Brata and performed by Gamelan Sekar Jaya's Gongkebyar Ensemble. We are so grateful to Shoko Yamamuro, GSJ's guest dance director for this season, for her artistic direction of the video, and to Lydia Martin for their excellent editing on this video project and others, and to the dancers of GSJ for offering their talents. Selamat menyaksikan, please enjoy.
That's super cool. So dancing is another one of the activities, of course, that the gamelan groups can't really do very easily or very well during COVID times. So it's so incredible to be able to make these videos during COVID, actually. Super big props to Gamelan Sekar Jaya crew for making that video and organizing their dance classes virtually. It's a big undertaking. All these different gamelan groups are community organizations, actually, and they could also all of them could use some financial support during this time, I'm sure. So if you do feel it in your heart to donate to one of these wonderful organizations, all the organizations here tonight would be grateful for something. Okay, next on our list here is something a little bit different. So we are going to be having a little live Dangdut performance here. So Dangdut in America is an American gamelan community on the East Coast, based in Delaware since 2007. It provides a program to learn Dangdut in America, basically producing and recording a Dangdut program and broadcasting it on local TV. It's in Delaware and Philadelphia. So, and it's also broadcast in Indonesia on TVRI. So our first performer for our Dangdut in America is, oops, I have your name covered up on my screen here. I have to scroll, sorry. Kristin D. So Kristin has been singing Dangdut songs for nearly a year. She loves to sing Didi Kompot songs, who of course is super famous in Indonesia. And she's supposed to meet Didi Kompot virtually, but he passed away actually very recently during the COVID times. So we were very sad to hear that, because he was Didi was actually a very strong supporter of traditional arts in Central Java, even though he was more of a modern performer. All right, Kristin, take it away.
Thank you so much. I'm very honored to be here. And I am a big fan of Didi Kompot's music. I have a really big connection to him just from listening to his songs and learning his songs. So I really hope you guys enjoy this.
Kristin, did you share your computer sound already?
Oh.
It's not coming through yet.
No, I did not. Sorry. I will share it right now. Okay, let me know if you have any problems hearing it.
That's good.
All right. Tansa kelingan kapingin nyawa sagaloi we samang tenang chanchi tengane koe na pusimi Natir sabrani suene aku nanging Nangis bantingku Krantas urapku Tanas kapas Natas saluneng dadaku Chandadawe 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 we Little musical interlude here. Everybody just follow us at Dangdut in America and let's bring Dangdut International. Do Colombian ya singing jarol mariku nanging bojoan ya sing bot kemekeneng aku Tak sewang ne meripaku nanging kowe larane wong koyo aku neng teko nang aku yen manggawe larku bojoen yo neng garapku Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having us on. And I'll stop there, but I wanted to say just thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed that. And we have a lot more. We have original songs, we have covers, and a lot of artists that perform Indonesian music. So check us out. I'll put a link in the comments so you can see us on YouTube and Instagram as well.
Thank you, Kristin.
Thank you.
Very rare to hear Dangdut in America. It's great. Okay, so next up is Nusantara Arts. So very happy to be speaking on behalf of Nusantara Arts tonight, as well as being the MC here. So Nusantara Arts is a pretty new organization. We're in Buffalo, New York, probably one of the last places in the United States that people would think to have a gamelan group, but it has become wildly successful here, and we're super happy. So we are, like most groups, not able to do any kind of COVID performing and very little COVID practicing, but we were lucky. It was a little warm here in the summertime, and we were able to make one recording. And our gamelan group is mostly full of beginners, but we have a lot of beginners that are learning some of the harder Javanese gamelan instruments, and they're going to be featured here. This recording is also pretty cool because it's a 360-degree video, so it's a circle video. So we'll post it on YouTube as well. But how that works is when you're watching a 360-degree virtual reality video, you can actually scroll it from side to side, and it turns around. So during our COVID times, we were socially distant in a circle around the camera. And we were able to record and practice that way in a small community garden. And I'll also put the link for the full video so you can play around with the 3D stuff later. So thank you very much. And here's Nusantara Arts playing Puspa Warna. Cool. I hope you all enjoyed that. It was super fun to make that recording, and I would suggest if you're in a gamelan if you're organizing a gamelan, try out the 360-degree camera. It's super cool. You can make some. I think you can make some cool videos using that. I want to put one in the middle of a wayang kulit performance so we can see the gamelan and the dalang and everything at once. So maybe in the future we'll work on that project. Okay, next up is some of the most esteemed Javanese music aficionados and players from the Kusuma Laras group. So Gamelan Kusuma Laras is a Javanese gamelan group from New York City, led by Pa Ayam Harjito, who is one of the finest living gamelan musicians. They're based out of the US consulate and perform very often. One of their interesting things about Kusuma Laras is because they're in a central location on the East Coast, it's a group that has performances that attract gamelan players from all over the East Coast and of the United States. So their performances are almost like gamelan supergroup events. It's very cool. Ann Stebinger has been helping lead that group for a long time, and she's here to present the recording that they did over in a few different locations over the internet. So take it away, Ann.
Hi, thank you, Matt, and thanks for the invitation. We just have a recording. We don't have a video. We play at the consulate and we stopped meeting in March. And so, we haven't seen each other since March. Hello? I'm hearing some feedback. Okay, so we haven't seen each other since March, but we've been playing together online a lot. There are 25 players in the group, and just a few of us, the ones that play Rabab and Gender and Suling and Sinden, are the ones that have been getting together. And like personally, I play 6 days a week, so it's really great. It's a wonderful thing that we're able to do. We use clean feed technology for the audio, and so we just made a recording of one of our sessions. This group is Parjito and me and John Ray and Mark Perlman. I should say, well, okay, go ahead.
Oops, sorry, I accidentally muted myself and everything, and turned off my video. Here we are. That was wonderful. Wow, just an incredible group. If you're in the New York City area, there's a lot of gamelan playing on the East Coast normally. So many good performances that you can see a lot of the musicians going from group to group playing at all the wonderful performances around there. So definitely check out Kusuma Laras if you're in the New York City area. Next performance is going to be another live performance from Dangdut in America. So we have Faris Kaleemah, who's been singing Dangdut songs for nearly 3 years. His favorite songs are by Rhoma Irama, who's a very famous singer from Indonesia. He met with Rhoma Irama virtually during the Indonesia Dangdut contest hosted by MNC TV in Indonesia. All right, Faris, take it away.
I think Faris is not in yet.
Oh,
Okay, you may recall again, Faris.
Faris.
Faris, are you on? I think he is not in yet. We may
Okay.
move to Carlo.
We can maybe go to the next.
Okay.
We'll go to the next performance, the next video. If Faris comes, we'll go back. So moving on here. So next we have, skipping ahead here. So we have a really cool video here from Gamelan Sinar Surya. So Gamelan Sinar Surya is a group that hasn't been able to make a new recording because of COVID, actually. So this recording is from before the COVID pandemic, and they're still able to meet. This is a wonderful performance featuring a mask dance from Cirebon. So Gamelan Sinar Surya is a Cirebon-style gamelan, the only one in the United States. It's founded by Richard North, who is an expert on the music and culture from Cirebon. And he's dedicated his life to preserving the music and presenting it in a beautiful fashion. So I'd like to hand it over to Richard, who would like to say a few words about the performance here. Richard, are you there? I know you're there somewhere. Oh, there he is. I have to ask to unmute maybe. Hold on a second. I gotta find your thing here in the list so I can ask you to unmute. Thank you, Zoom. We do what we can with the technology, you know. It's working. I think it's working out pretty well mostly.
There we go. Thank you, Matt. Selamat malam, yang kehormatan all our friends in the US, and of course selamat pagi para sahabat-sahabat di Indonesia, termasuk Bapak Haji Bambang Kertasuara dari
selamat pagi Pak Erik.
Ya.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. So I'm Rick North. I'm director of Sanggar Sinar Surya, which is a teaching and performing ensemble in Santa Barbara, California. And like Matt said, we're devoted to traditional gamelan music and dance from Cirebon in West Java. And it's really a great honor for us to be invited to participate in this event presented by the Indonesian Embassy in Washington, D.C. and Nusantara Arts of New York, celebrating 71 years. I should recognize that of official relations and really warm friendship between the Republic of Indonesia and the United States of America. And there's so many talented artists and performers tonight showcasing such a rich variety. I mean, from classical Central Javanese gamelan to Dangdut and Bali, it's just wonderful. You're going to see just a short clip from a children's concert we had in Santa Barbara just prior to the outbreak of COVID, as Matt said. And it shows one of the 5 ancient topeng mass dances from the Old Kingdom of Cirebon, which is, by the way, found in the 1400s on the north coast of Java. And this dance is called Topeng Samba, which the very lively dance represents the character and feelings of a young adolescent, showing the impetuousness and enthusiasm and joy of that time of our lives. And the dancer is Ibu Anna Schatz, who began studying Topeng Cirebon in 2005. And she's performed many places, including the Royal Kraton Cirebon Palace in Cirebon, Indonesia. And she is accompanied here by the musicians of our group Sanggar Sinar Surya. So I hope you enjoy Ibu Ana's performance. Selamat menyaksikan. Oh, suara. Suara.
Laris is in.
So great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pat Richard and Gamelan Sinar Surya for giving us that performance. I think Faris is here. Yeah. So, Faris.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I can't complain, man.
All right. You ready to sing some Dangdut for us?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, let me find your name here so I can put you up. All right, here we go.
Hai manusia, hormati ibumu yang melahirkan dan membesarkanmu. Jibaraku dari air susunya, jibaraku dari kasih sayangnya. Dialah manusia satu-satunya yang menyayangimu tanpa ada batasnya. Doa ibumu dikabulkan Tuhan dan kutukannya dari kenyataan. Hilo ilahi karena ridhonya, murka ilahi karena murkanya. Bila kau sayang pada kasihmu, lebih sayanglah pada ibumu. Bila kau patuh pada rasamu, lebih patuhlah pada ibumu. Bukannya gunung tempat kau meminta, bukan lautan tempat kau memuja, bukan bulan dukun tempat kau menghibah, bukan kuburan tempat memohon doa. Tiada kena megang embu di dunia selain dari doa ibu juga. Hello?
Hey, thank you, Faris.
Wonderful. Perfect.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How long,
Yeah.
Faris, how long have you been singing Dangdut music?
It's been about 3 years, about almost 3 years.
Cool, man. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Just wondering about the future of Dangdut. What do you think, Faris?
I can't wait to get over there. I'm just waiting on my passport. As soon as I get my passport, I'm coming over here to y'all.
Yeah, we love your
right.
YouTube video. Yeah, good luck with the Dangdut.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I just did another one on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Faris Kaleemah, FareeSkaleemah. And I'll keep posting Dangdut videos on there pretty much till I get to Indonesia.
Okay, I follow your Instagram. I've already rewind many times your YouTube video.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Right. Okay, next is our last video here. So we're going to have a presentation here from Gamelan of the Molten Blossom. So this is another video that was recorded before the COVID epidemic struck, but the Gamelan there just got a hold of this footage actually last week or 2 weeks ago, so they were able to make this video just for this event, but the event predated COVID. So Gamelan of the Molten Blossom is located outside technically the East Hawaii Culture Center in Hilo, Hawaii, and it is the newest Gamelan group in the United States. So they're just getting their feet wet as a group, but they have dedicated and enthusiastic members. They have a Javanese Gamelan that they are using to practice and perform with. Carol Walker is the founder of the group, and she is here to present the video. So Carol.
Okay, yeah, I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of us. We feel incredibly honored and excited to be included in this cultural evening. And because our group is so new, I think the pandemic was especially difficult because we were just on the cusp of moving past basic lancharan when we couldn't meet anymore. So our group was named by Bapak Wakili Dwijo Martono, who I had the honor of knowing in Indonesia. And for our name, he chose Gamelan Sekar Dahono. And the Dahono refers to the raging fire, and it's an allusion to the volcanic activity in Hawaii. And that turned out to be really apt because the day after the gamelan arrived in port on our island, a fissure opened up and an eruption of historic proportions began. So when I first brought my gamelan to the island, I asked a lot of institutions if they were interested, and they're like, why do you want to give us an entire room full of bronze antique? But fortunately, at the East Hawaii Cultural Center, the chair of the board had lived in Indonesia for a while and was really excited. So they took the gamelan even though there was no space. And when we started practicing, all our instruments were either in a storage closet or shoved up against the wall. And every time we wanted to play, we had to pull them out and put them back. And we started in July 2018 with 6 people. But a year later, we'd grown to about 20 people. And we all got together and created our own studio in the shed behind the building. So what you hear tonight is a recording made at our dedication ceremony in January 2020. We played a lot of things, but this is Lancharan Kotek Slendro Menyoro.
Okay, so that's the end of our program here. I'd like to thank everybody who performed and submitted videos. It's really kind of been a fun evening. And I guess we're going to open it up here now for some questions. If anybody has any questions they would like to ask of the performers, please, you can put your name in the chat box or your question, and we can get to your question if you would like to. Or you can just jump in if you want to. Okay, so no questions are jumping in there, which is fine. I will make a little announcement, though. Maybe if any of the other gamelan groups involved here would like to make announcements, that's great too. So next Sunday, we haven't put this on the web yet, but we're doing a return of the Gamelan Masters Guest Lecture Series next Sunday for a one-off lecture. So for those of you who aren't familiar, Nusantara Arts sponsored a 40 lecture series over the summer and into the fall during COVID with some wonderful musicians and academics and aficionados of gamelan music from all over the United States and Indonesia. And we are returning that program next Sunday for one because somebody wanted to do a lecture. So it's going to be Pak Joko Waluyo, who was previously scheduled for a lecture but was unable to do his lecture because he was ill. And the reason why he wanted to do this lecture now is because he had some inspiration, his illness. And one of the things that he believes is that helped him through his illness was gamelan music and listening to gamelan music. So he wanted to sponsor a lecture about the therapeutic nature of gamelan music. So we are going to have, I believe, 4 speakers talking about that. We're going to have Pak Joko Waluyo, Mas Sutrisno Hartono from Austria, and also Jody Diamond, who will be giving a presentation as well. So that'll be next Sunday, and I don't know a time exactly, probably 7:30. I think that's the time that we normally started those lectures, but you can check our website for that information, nusantaraarts.com.
Ahmed, there is the link of evaluation. Maybe
Would
the
anybody else like?
participant.
There's a link in the chat box here. Some kind of echo.
Link, yeah, in the chat box, yeah, the evaluation.
Yep, there's a link in the chat box here for the evaluation for the event. If you would like to fill out that evaluation to let people know, the organizers know how it was and how you enjoyed it, and free to fill out the evaluation. And since there are no questions, I think we'll just close out the event here.
Excuse me, Pak Ahmed.
And we'll probably, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would like to inform the recorded event can be watched at the Facebook Live of Education and Cultural Attache Indonesian Embassy. I have already shared the link. So if everyone missed some of the session, so we can pop up to the link provided in the chat. So this event is live on Facebook, so everyone could just visit the Education and Cultural Attache Facebook, yeah, in the following.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Poppy, for that announcement. And I'd like to say thank you to the Embassy of Indonesia again for sponsoring this event. I'm getting some weird echo. I'm sorry if everybody else is. I can't tell if it's just me or if it's going through here. but if it is, I apologize. But I would like to say thank you to the Embassy of Indonesia for hosting this event in celebration of 71 years of collaboration between Indonesia and the United States. And we're really looking forward to more collaborations in the future. And we're looking forward to really bringing together the American Gamelan community to showcase all the variety of diversity and wonderful music. Thank you to all of our presenters tonight. You've been wonderful. And we look forward to future collaborations and events going forward. And I'm going to put it out to the gallery view here. I think that the embassy would like to take a photo of all the people who are here. So if you'd like to turn on your camera. So
Yeah, photo session.
Photo shoot for everybody.
Please open the screen. It's finished, Aris?
Finish, Bu.
Okay. Yeah, the photo session is finished.
Okay, thank you everybody. Have a good night. Take care.
Thank you everyone for supporting. Don't forget to fill out the form.